Pet Me Meow. It's going to be Toronto's first cat cafe. It will quite possibly the best place on earth. It's essentially a place where you can come, buy a cappuccino in our cafe, and then you can enter what we call our cat lounge, where we'll have anywhere between 15 to 20 cats, all of which are adoptable. For me, I've been sort of following the cat cafes in Asia. So there's 100 in Japan, there's 100 in China. There was one that actually opened in London, which was a huge success. And it's sort of, been spreading towards the Western Hemisphere. So we thought, why not bring it here in Toronto? It's such a progressive city, and we both have cats that we love as well. So if we can create a fun and interactive space that has a social cost to it, why not? For us, the cat cafes are such a novel idea. And for us, we needed to see the numbers, and we needed to see, how it would work out as well, just so we can plan financially as well.
I think it was just kind of a light bulb moment where we both looked at each other and said, we should do a pop-up.
So we figured we'd give Toronto a glimpse as to sort of like how it's going to be. Obviously, the cat when we actually open is going to be completely different. Just to see the response of Toronto and to see if they're appreciative of the idea, and people were super stoked about it.
I like how it's a really chill atmosphere. Even though you're surrounded by a bunch of strangers, you're focused on the cats. I grew up on a farm. I've had I think we have 12 cats still on our farm. So I always grew up around animals, and coming to the city, I haven't had a pet. So for me, this is like being able to have my pets back without having to live with them.
We had a goal of $70,000. We're hoping to reach at least $25,000. Our initial goal is actually a very small fraction of what the startup cost would actually be like. Startup costs includes renovations, cat supplies, cat food, cat furniture, everything that goes along with opening a cafe as well.
One of the big reasons why we got involved in the first place is because we understood that it could be a real new step, a new avenue for people to get involved with adoption. It's not that there's a lack of interest or a lack of knowledge surrounding it, but it could always be better. You have municipal administrations like Toronto Animal Services that are overwhelmed with the burden that they face in terms of making sure that these cats find homes. So if we could build a space that allows them to do something very interactive with people, where people can learn more about why adoption is important, why cats need to stay inside, why cats need to be vaccinated, why they need to be spayed and neutered, that made a lot of sense to us. So I think it really goes to show that over the long term, it could be something that's solid and something that lasts a while. We're lucky enough to have an amazing team like Toronto Cat Rescue back us and support us.
A cat cafe is an excellent way to promote adoption in the city. Toronto Cat Rescue is very excited to partner with Pet Me Meow to make this happen.
We want to work with numerous rescues. We really did our research with Toronto Cat Rescue, and after meeting with their executive team, we just found that our values were really in line. They're a super forward-thinking rescue organization.
I think it's a great way for us to showcase all the wonderful cats that are out there that are looking for forever homes, because unfortunately a lot of people who do want to adopt don't necessarily want to go to a pet store because they have that whole idea of being bought as opposed to rescued. This gives us the opportunity to showcase without that stigma attached to it.
We're not trying to be a flash in the pan. We don't want it to be a one-time thing. We want it to be an interactive space that people will genuinely enjoy and always want to come back to.
We want to engage everybody, people who may have not even thought about owning a cat or even hanging out with cats, but maybe through sort of a messenger, like, you know what, this seems pretty cool, and then they'll come check out our cat cafe.
And this wouldn't happen if it wasn't for crowdfunding, just the kind of the publicity that comes with it. And for people to start talking about it and saying, hey, we have the opportunity to help these guys open a cat cafe in Toronto.
So this is it. Share this project with everyone you know to help make this vision come to life.
For the love of animals, let's make this happen, Toronto.
Let's get this going, right, Meow?
We actually wrapped up our crowdfund on June 13th, which was about a couple weeks ago. We actually raised $13,000 out of our $70,000 goal, which is still tons of money. I think the city of Toronto was super receptive to the idea, and we're so grateful of the output of support. We saw crowdfunding as an opportunity for people to really sort of get behind a project. You know, our goal of $70,000, we thought that we would hit for sure. But again, with crowdfunding, it's always hit or miss. I think we reached what our objective was to create a following. So I think ultimately, you know, we did reach our goal. Maybe not in monetary value, but you know, definitely what we wanted in terms of the business.